Dzień dobry, dobry wieczór, z tej strony Uba, Żaneta. Witam Was bardzo serdecznie na moim kanale. Jesteśmy dzisiaj w Tel-Avivie przy hotelu Hilton i w hotelu Hilton będę uczestniczyć w konferencji zorganizowanej przez NAS Daily. Będzie tam sporo osób takich bardziej znanych, jeżeli chodzi o świat influencerski, na przykład Casey Neistat, także w miarę możliwości nakręcę Wam, co się tam dzieje i pokażę Wam, jak to wygląda, o ile będzie można. Są tematy tam poruszane bardzo ciekawe, na przykład tworzenie treści kontentu w czasie wojny, co jest bardzo interesujące, ciekawe, co na ten temat myślą inni. Dobra, zbieram się do Hiltona i zobaczymy, jak to wszystko wygląda.
Thank you so much for coming to Nas Summit Tel-Aviv 2024. We were here before in 2023 and it was amazing. And now it's going to be even more. Thank you to the one guy. Okay, so let's begin. Let's start with the things that are real. Okay? Nas Summit is the first summit, Tel Aviv is the first summit I thought of canceling. I know. Boo, yes, it's the first ever summit we thought, okay, maybe it's tough to do it today, this year. Maybe we should delay it. Maybe we should go to Cyprus. Maybe we should go to Denmark. Maybe we should do it in London. And the minute we signed on this, you know, it was when rockets were on their way from Iran to Israel. And when that happened, we signed the contract and we said the summit is on.
So at the moment, as you know, it's very dramatic days here in Israel. For me as Israeli, it's painful to see what we're going through. To tell my honest thoughts, I think Israel is a great country with some genius-minded. And for me, it's very sad to see the way it turned, and now I think Israel became a one-man show. It's all the Rubin show, and for me it's really painful. No politics? Oh, Americans, okay. Everything cool and nice and happy. Okay, let's be happy. And I pray for Israel to get some better days. I think we got a great country, great people here, and we want a clean government. It's time for us. Thank you.
How are you, man?
It's great to be here.
Casey Neistat. Casey!
Followers I've lost, something like 500,000 YouTube subscribers. That's easy. What's hard is when you're going through stories and you see friends posting stuff. And for the most part, I treat that the way I do. You know, it's you ignore it, or you unfollow, or you block, and things like that. But it's at the end of the day, and I have this talk over and over and over. I have this talk with an Israeli friend of mine, Shani, who's been showing us around town the last couple of days. It's had this amazing thing, which is it's distilled the people you know. You know, I know thousands of people, and millions of people know me, but I probably have a dozen friends in this world. And you go through an experience like this, and you very quickly learn the value of your real friends and the noise that is everyone else. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the shitty comments. I appreciate the unfollows. It just means those are the people that I want as far from me as possible in this world anyway.
I took your family away. Do you remember the look in your father's eye as if every dream he ever had for you was about to die? Do you remember the way your mother held you, knowing it was the very last time? You did not survive, but the evil that took you has never died. I often wonder if people remember. They talk about us as if privilege runs through our veins, teach about us as if we are the inflictor of everyone's pain. Do you remember when your blood was so contaminated they had to burn you to stay safe? Do you remember the tiki torches, the Jews will not replace us, the bullets flying through synagogues, swastikas sprayed like champagne? Do you remember, I am not an anti-Semite, I am just an anti-termite, and if you remember, then why do you swallow the hate with such ease? I will tell you why. It is easier to pretend your survival has been etched in the stars, and there are enough of us to protect the rest of us. But do you remember when that was said right before the pogroms on the eve of Kristallnacht in the Middle East or following October 7th? I too believed in the safety of this peoplehood until the words that echoed from the mouths of my very friends whispered, "But you are one of the good ones, though." And I felt it. Like a bullet to my ribs, I heard it. The screams of my descendants, I saw it for one moment like a flash in the sky, my descendants being left to die, for we did not stand, look the world in the eye and ask you one more time. Do you remember? Thank you.
Social media changed my life and my brain chemistry, and how it's doing the same thing to you. We're going to start with a poll first, and I need like a lot of audience participation here. Who here has used social media today? If you aren't raising your hand, I don't know why you're here, but great. Okay, we're going to go a little bit deeper, and I still need a lot of audience participation. Over the last year, let's say, raise your hand if your social media has made you feel happy. Okay. Over the last year, raise your hand if your social media has made you feel sad. Over the last year, has your social media made you feel angry? Wow, that was fast. We're all like, yeah, yeah. You're not alone, right? Social media has made us feel like this, right? And actually, research is showing us that over time, social media is actually making us more angry, more sad, and more lonely.
In 2016, we made a video together, you got me on stage, NAS Daily was nothing. You said, this NAS Daily thing, you will have the same impact as Nelson Mandela. I thought you were on drugs.
Well, I was on drugs.
But, what you did do, you made me believe in NAS Daily. You made me believe in this project. And because of that, I said, if he thinks this is important, then it must be important. So I continued. And so because of you, I continued. So thank you for that.
Hey, we're gonna try. Life is amazing, Atago.
Cześć Wam znowu, nadaję do Was. Trochę mnie słońce wypala w oczach, ale nie ma innego miejsca. Jestem przy samej plaży, przy Hiltonie, więc konferencja się skończyła. Było naprawdę, naprawdę super. Nie wiem, czy kojarzycie NAS Daily, ale jest to jeden z największych content creatorów, twórców internetowych na świecie. I to nie pierwszy raz już, jak poszłam na spotkanie z nim. Pierwszy raz to było jeszcze chyba przed koroną, ale nie mieliśmy możliwości takiego bliższego spotkania. A teraz była naprawdę ciekawe wykłady, ciekawy wykład o tym, czy izraelskie firmy powinny ukrywać swoją izraelskość, jak tworzyć content w czasie wojny i ogólnie bardzo otwarta dyskusja pomiędzy ludźmi na temat obecnej sytuacji i na temat, jak możemy coś zrobić, żeby było lepiej. Chodzi tu też o kolaborację pomiędzy Izraelczykami a Palestyńczykami. I jak nas powiedział, z tej konferencji będzie zero profit, dlatego że profit, który on zarobi tutaj, przekaże na wybraną przez nas organizację charytatywną, więc głosowaliśmy, były 3 i zagłosowaliśmy nad organizacją charytatywną, która przez technologię zbliża Izraelczyków i Palestyńczyków. Także super, bardzo dużo wiadomości na temat nowinek social mediowych, bardzo dużo inspirujących ludzi, poznałam też bardzo dużo ludzi, wiecie, był tak zwany speed dating, jeżeli chodzi o kontakty, o networking i ludzie byli bardzo otwarci, to było super. Także być może pojawi się jakiś content z ludźmi, których poznałam tutaj, bo jest parę takich osób. To było warte przyjścia tutaj, żeby odetchnąć trochę od całej tej negatywności, która nas otacza i zobaczyć, że 1000 ludzi przyszło i 1000 ludzi otwartych, którzy chcą tworzyć content i chcą czegoś lepszego na tym świecie. Także niesamowite. Dobrze, ja już uciekam do domu. Dziękuję Wam bardzo, że oglądaliście dzisiejszego vloga i pamiętajcie, żeby subskrybować kanał, klikając w dzwoneczek. Dzięki temu będziecie dostawać powiadomienia o każdym nowym filmie, który się tutaj pojawi, jak zawsze. Udostępniajcie, lajkujcie i oczywiście widzimy się następnym razem. Mam dużo świeżych pomysłów, także excited. Ok, pa pa!